Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've been on and I just wanted to come back and do a kind of easy get ready with me chatty video, and yeah, just general life update, showing you myself getting ready for the day. If you like what you see and you want to hear me talking for a while, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started again. I actually just started this on my camera. So I'm going to go in with the Invisible Perfecting Shield by Murad. I've been using this for a while. So I just do one pump and I put it all over the face. It's what I use as my primer. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be more of just kind of a get ready with me. Nothing too technical. Just showing you what I've been using, what I've been loving. Haven't been on YouTube for a while. Let's get this going. Then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation and my damp beauty blender. So usually one pump is enough. This is the foundation I've been wearing for a while. I love MAC Studio Fix Fluid, but my skin has just been really oily over the last while, and this just seems to absorb that oil for me a little bit better. So yeah, so how is everybody? What's been going on, YouTube fam? I've just been doing a lot of Instagram stuff over the last while, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna come on and chat because it's been a hot minute. I've opened my Beauty Suite in Hessians, which I'm just like living my best life. I'm then gonna go in with my Jouer concealer. I got this one on Beauty Bay, and I have been loving it. It's so nice. I'm using it in shade Chiffon. But yeah, the main thing even that I try to do in like my Instagram tutorials and stuff is just like, let's just make makeup easy. It doesn't have to be like, I know there's so much stuff on Instagram at the moment and like that kind of Instagram glam look, and it just is like, if you're not like too into makeup and you're watching it and you're just like, I'm just never going to be able to do something like that, let's just make it easy. You just need to find the things that work for you, and that's why I always try and make my tutorials as simple as possible and not make you feel like only a makeup artist can do something like this. Like, anybody can do it. So ooh, it's like hot water and lemon. Okay, so I'm gonna lightly powder my face, very lightly, just so I can go in and contour and all that good stuff. I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm just gonna give a quick dust over my face just to kind of take that stickiness away from the damp beauty blender. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Okay, so I get so many questions whenever I'm like on my story being like doing a little bit of bronzer. Everybody seems to want to know. First of all, everyone's asking what shade was this, and I'm such an idiot that I had no idea. So it's Biore Bonnie Ryan. It's obviously the shade meant for me. Biore 04 is the shade, and it says Sun Kiss under it, and it's by Flormar. It's ginormous. It's probably going to last me the rest of my life. And this is just for like bronzing, not contouring. There are a few products that I am obsessed with, and Amy Connolly, her stuff is just so good. I use this every single day and I use them on my clients. Like, I can't recommend her stuff enough. It's so premium. Like, I know I talk about it all the time, and I just think she's really nailed it with her product. So I use also her sculpted brush. So I use the bronzer, and we just go, everyone's face is going to be different to contour because our bones are in different places and we have different shaped faces. We're all trying to get the same goal, that kind of a chiseled look, high cheekbones. So you want to feel where your bone is. Mine is just here, so that's where I'm going to go. Just under, and then I'm going to bring it in circular motions back up to the ear. From the Pretty Skin palette by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just going to use both the blushes, like just going to go. And then smile, and you want to kind of go in circular motions on the cheek, and then swish back. sorry, this is my favourite highlighter at the moment. So it's Strobe Light Afterglow 01 Milani, and I got this on Beauty Bay as well. I use this on everybody. I really want to be able to chat properly, so I'm just going to really quickly get the eyebrows and my liner real quick so then I can come back and actually chat and talk about all the good stuff. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow in shade 4 today for my eyebrows, so BRB. The difference a brown makes. Okay, so I'm then going to go back in with my Amy Connolly Sculpted bronzer, and I'm just using a Plush brush in 105. And I'm just going to pop that all over the lid. And I try and stop just before the little wing I've created. But if it goes over, you can just use a bit of concealer to clean it. Yeah, so my leg's healing well. I was in the physio yesterday. He says it's been 6 weeks tomorrow, I think. 6 or 7 weeks. I think it's 6. Geez, it could be 7. But he says that I'm healing quicker than they had thought, which is obviously... Oh my god, I don't know what that was. I thought it was a spider dangling from the roof. It was just a bit of dust. I'm healing way quicker than he thought I was going to, which is fantastic. And like, I'm driving again, I'm not in the leg brace, off the crutches, I'm even like allowed to start back spinning soon. So yeah, it's great. I'm so relieved. Okay, so I've just put a little bit of brown underneath here. Yeah, so I was just checking my phone to see what the questions were. I said, you know, ask me anything. I pretty much meant beauty related, but there's a lot of other bizarre questions and some interesting ones. Good foundation for older skin, but you still wanted good coverage. I would say Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk is gorgeous. I've actually been missing that foundation, so I think I'm going to go in and buy it for myself. Another question was, how did I get my skin to clear up? And somebody said, did I really ever have acne? Yeah, I actually did. My skin was really bad, like to my standards, like of what I was used to. So like to somebody else, they might have looked at my skin and been like that's not acne. It was diagnosed as having acne. But I went and saw a specialist who put me on 2 different creams. I have it in my Instagram TV. I have a whole thing on skin, what supplements I take, what creams I use, what moisturizers I use, and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to know anything more about like my skin regime, it's pretty much the exact same. I'm still using those 2 prescription things as well. But now I also use a Murad moisturizer, because I tried out Murad a couple of months ago and I actually loved it. So I feel like I'm really waffling on. Okay, so I'm going to just use Prophecy from the Sosu and Kaylee palette. I'm going to just pop that right at my lash line underneath. If it's not roadworks going on outside. It's my family cooking. Okay, so I've just popped a little bit of darker brown underneath. Okay, what other questions? So actually speaking of family cooking, do I still live at home? Yes, I live at home. Myself and John are saving for a house at the moment, and it is the hardest thing ever and taking a really long time. But Lottie and Fabio just bought their first home and they're moving in the next like week or 2. So like seeing them get their place like is getting me so excited, just being like, okay, like there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully next year we'll get it and it'll be so exciting. I'm so excited to just like actually like decorate somewhere myself, but like I will be actually lost without living with my family. Like I love living with my family. Okay, I'm going to use a bit of Prophecy then and just blend it right into my crease just for that little bit more definition. What else was I asked? Oh yeah, my favourite places to shop clothes. I love Coco Boutique, I love Zara and Penny's. They're kind of the only places wherever I'm wearing stuff from, to be honest. And then Pretty Little Thing. I ordered a lot of stuff on Pretty Little Thing. I actually got sent this just yesterday and I'm going to use it to bake, so I'll give you a look at that in a sec. Okay, so this is the new Beauty Blender little puffer. I've actually never used this before, so I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder for baking. Just going to pop it right under my eye. Jeez, that's very good. for me, isn't it? Just under where I contoured. Anytime I talk about going in and getting my face threaded, my god, the amount of questions that I get from people, and everybody's always like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed to ask my friends about this, or I would never go in somewhere and get this done, blah blah blah, but I'd love to have it done. Like, feck it, like everybody gets that little bit of beach fuzz on their face. You're grand. I should actually become an ambassador for facial threading. Maybe I'll bring out my own product. For facial thread. It just makes your makeup go on so much more glorious and HD and flawless. I get mine done now in Pennies on Mary Street. It's like €34 to get your whole face done, or €10 just to get the sides done, which I think is so good. They're so good in there, really quick, and you're not like just out on the floor, like you are tucked away in the corner, like people aren't looking at you, they lie you back, you're grand, nobody cares. It only grows back the same, if not less, than it was. So I'm going to use the Sculpted by Amy Connolly, of course I am because I love her stuff. Lip Quad, the pink edition, and I'm using Rose. I'm going to use Runway Hip by MAC, this kind of a colour. This is quite, by MAC? Did I say matte or MAC? It's by MAC, but it's matte. It's actually very matte. Oh! Sorry, I dropped my lipstick. I'm then using Luna by Lisa in Nude Jade. I love these lipsticks as well. Both of these colours are gorgeous on their own. I wear them on their own a lot, but I just decided today I like the way they look together as well. So I am well and truly baked now at this point. I love this colour. I love this colour. I need to come out with my own lipstick so I can like make literally the colours that I like concoct at home all the time into one lipstick. I'm gonna unbake myself. Okay, so you just wanna blend it off. You'll see, it just gives you that nice line. Yeah, this is pretty much the finished look of just my everyday glam. It's super. Elliot is singing so loud. Why does he do this to me? Anyway, hopefully you can't hear it. So yeah, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday. I'm actually wasn't initially nervous, but then loads of people are writing to me being like, oh, it's horrific and blah blah, and I'm just like, oh shite, maybe I should be nervous, but look, they have to come out anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. I answered as many questions as I could remember while I wasn't looking at my phone, named everything I used. If there's anything that I didn't name, then just message me in the comments. Let me know what YouTube video you want to see next. I'll be in the comments chatting away, and until next time.